Mike Trout is back, and so is the Power Five. Five free plays for Friday coming right up with no NBA tonight. It's all Major League Baseball. I've got something for you on the early game Reds Cubs. Two rested teams get to face an opponent that was involved in a doubleheader yesterday. And yes, Mike Trout is back for the Angels. Should we back them as underdogs in Cleveland? I'll have the answer to that question and much more coming right up. A reminder that when you are in agreement with one of the following five free plays, go ahead, smash that like button. Always appreciate the support of the show. Still running hot at wagertalk.com, now on a 12-3 all sports run, number one record at the site the last 7 days. Coming off a 2-0 Thursday where I cashed the Braves and the Knicks. Now, without further ado, here is your Power 5 for Friday. Number one, Reds Cubs under 8.5. This is a 2:20 Eastern start at Wrigley Field. How good has Andrew Abbott been for the Reds? My God, we're talking about a .70 ERA in his last five starts. Just 2 runs allowed in 25 and 2/3 innings pitched. I know the Cubs lead all of MLB in runs per game, but just last week, Abbott held them to 1 run. On the other side, Colin Ray starting for the Cubs. He had a rough outing against the Reds last week, but prior to that, he'd given up 2 runs or fewer in 8 of his first 9 starts. Looking at the forecast, the wind should be our friend today at the friendly confines, so that is under 8.5 for Reds Cubs. Earlier, I mentioned there are 2 teams on the Friday slate with distinct rest advantages. Those will be Milwaukee and Boston. Both had Thursday off, while today's opponents, Philadelphia and Atlanta respectively, played a double header yesterday. Let's start by talking Milwaukee, Philadelphia, a 6:45 Eastern start in Philly. I like the over here. I'm not the only one, as the totals moved from 9 to 9.5. Earlier today on the morning wager with Mark Zitto, I said I liked over 9. I still like it at 9.5. Wouldn't play it any higher. Don't trust either starter. DL Hall for Milwaukee. The Phillies handle lefties well, especially at home. Or Taijuan Walker for the Phillies, who admittedly has been better in 2025 than he was last season. Still, Walker's finished with only 2 strikeouts in 3 of his last 4 starts. That's not very impressive. I know Bryce Harper out again for the Phillies today, but he was absent for the lineup from the lineup for both games yesterday. Over still cashed both games. Number 3, I also like the over in Red Sox Braves, 7:15 Eastern. This is the other game with the distinct rest edge. The Red Sox off yesterday, Braves playing 2 in Philadelphia. Similar to that Brewers-Phillies game I just talked about, the totals moved from 9 to 9.5 here. With Ronald Acuna back, we're going to see better production from this Braves offense moving forward. I took them last night in the 9-3 win over the Phillies. Tonight, they're going to be facing Lucas Giolito for the second time in 2 weeks. Last time, the Braves lineup homered 3 times off Giolito and scored 6 runs. Shockingly, though, wasn't enough as the Red Sox ended up winning that game 7-6. I think it should be a pretty similar final score tonight. You've got a tired bullpen for Atlanta. Obviously, 2 games yesterday. That puts a lot of pressure on starter Grant Holmes, who the Red Sox lineup drew 4 walks against when they faced him in that aforementioned 7-6 final 2 weeks ago. Number 4, Mike Trout back in the lineup for the Angels. Underdogs tonight in Cleveland, 7:10 Eastern. Give me the Halos at the plus price. This is more about who is starting for them tonight than it is about Trout's presence in the lineup. Jose Soriano is the starter for LA here. He's been pretty unlucky this season. He's allowed 3 earned runs or less in 8 of 10 starts, yet somehow the team's only 2-8 with him on the mound this season. I think that record's going to start to improve. Soriano has not allowed a home run since April 22nd, guys. Remember, Cleveland's a bottom 5 team in scoring at home. They were lucky to avoid the sweep Wednesday against the Dodgers. I was at the ballpark. Luis Ortiz starting here for the Guardians. He's got a 5.14 ERA in 2 previous starts for the Angels, one of them coming earlier this year. The Angels took 3 of 4 in that series. Look for the Halos to snap their 5-game losing streak tonight in Trout's return to the lineup. Lastly, 5th and final play, I want to go with Texas as a home underdog versus St. Louis. Looks like it's going to be Jack Leiter starting here for the Rangers. Regardless, they should not be underdogs at home. Even with Matthew Liberatore starting for the Cardinals, St. Louis is a sell-high team for me right now. While there's some buy-low signs on Texas, this is likely to end up as a client play for me. For a full write-up, check out wt.buzz/BP. All right, here's a recap of the Power 5. Comment down below with your thoughts. Number 1, Reds Cubs under 8.5. Number 2, Philadelphia Milwaukee over 9.5. Number 3, Red Sox Braves over 9.5. Number 4, Angels as underdogs at the Guardians. And number 5, Rangers as underdogs versus St. Louis. Okay, comment down below with your thoughts on those plays. Again, I am number 1 at WagerTalk the last 7 days. thanks to a 12-3 all sports run, coming off a 2-0 Thursday sweep with the Braves and Knicks. I'll have a 4% best bet tonight in Major League Baseball. That's already posted. Don't miss it. And already posted for Saturday as a 4% Champions League best bet. Number one in soccer, one, last 365 days, and tied for number one in the NBA as well the last 7 days with a perfect 5-0 record in the playoffs. I will have a 5% play on Game 6 of Knicks Pacers. That should be up later this afternoon. WT.buzz/BP is where you get it. Right now, for a limited time, you can save big on the price of a 1-year subscription. I just detailed some of my accolades. Number one last 7 days overall. Number one in soccer last 365 days. 5-0 last 7 days in NBA. Pays to be on board long term. Plus, when you buy a 1-year subscription right now, which not only gives you every pick I release in every sport for the next 365 days, we'll even throw in a bonus coupon that allows you to take 25% off any additional purchases you want to make at the site. That will do it for today's edition of the Power 5. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with 5 more free plays. Remember to click subscribe if you have not already done so. And until next time, let's cash some tickets.